Hello, Fanatics. Welcome back to Diamond Painting Fanatics. I am Cindy, and it's been a while. It has been a while since I did a random video, and I thought I would do a WIP and chat. I am currently diamond painting Rio, as most of you will know I have completed. So we're just using this video, and I thought I would spend some time with you and have a chit chat and check in with you. And yeah, got a lot to talk about. A lot's going on. A lot is coming up, and yeah, a couple of additions. And I know most of you know me from my Monday night lives, and I really enjoy my Monday nights. We do the new releases for my store. I love how well received they are, and you picking your favourites out of the releases, and there's just a hype building up, and I love it. I try to cater to everybody, and not every week is going to be a favourite of yours, but I do try, and I just love it. I just love interacting with you in real time. Obviously it's not all business and no play. We do have a laugh, and I chat with you individually as the best I can. We're getting a lot of new faces in there, which is great. I love meeting new people. Speaking of which, now on a Friday at 8 p.m, at 8 p.m, and it can be 8 till 9 or 8 till 10, however we're kind of going, however it's going. And what I would like to do, I'm putting it out there for everyone, what I would like to do is a Fanatic Friday with friends, and this is a live. We'll go live, and we will meet people. If you have a YouTube channel, if you're hosting an event, if you have a business of any kind, whether you hand make things or pens, trays, putties, whatever it is, I'm interested, and I'm pretty sure the Fanatics will be too. If you are a friend who is a regular or a subscriber and you want to come on and just interact with me on live and chit chat, you can, like in Pride Month, you can talk about pride, you can talk about mental health, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I do ask that you message me, and we'll have a chat to see where we're going to go with it, and not pre-plan it, so to speak. Obviously, on my Monday night lives particularly, I go where the conversation takes me with the comments, and I just thought it'd be fun. I'm looking to bring in a new energy, meet people in real time, introduce you to my Fanatics, and I'm ready to branch out, especially now. You may have noticed that my StreamYard was not always very kind to me, and I couldn't master it, but with a little bit of help from my bestie behind the scenes, he kind of told me some technical stuff to try, and boom, Monday was so much better. I didn't feel that I was dipping. I didn't it was just a lot of fun. I do love my Monday nights, and I'm hoping my Friday nights will kick off and be equally successful, do I want to say. Obviously I'm not super busy on my Monday night lives, but it's an intimate gathering, and get to know different people, and yeah, it's amazing, and I'm looking forward to that. So if you know of anyone who you think would be a good fit, or you know, I would love them to be in touch or get in touch with me, and we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I decided this on Monday, so I haven't given myself enough time really to kind of put the feelers out for Friday. So what I'm thinking, maybe, because May is Mental Health Month, I might sit and kind of talk about mental health and open the door for mental health on Friday. And then we'll see how it goes. But hopefully someone is interested in joining me, because that would be lovely. It will happen. I know it will happen. It just takes time for the word to get out, or for people to feel confident in wanting to come and join me. So the offer is out there. Just message me. Let me know when is the best time for you. And we'll see how that goes. That will be Fridays. So that's another date in your diary for the future. Now, one thing I want to touch on is my amazing, super special human bestie, Travis, aka TravisGetsCreative. At the weekend, we were chatting like we usually do, and he was getting a little concerned that his dad wasn't home. And to cut a long story short, he did file a missing persons because it was very out of character, his words. And sadly, he had passed away in his car at the side of the road after having a heart attack. They suspect he was changing his tyre and then got in his car and passed away. Now, I've grown to love Travis, and when I say this is absolutely heartbreaking, it's an understatement. And Travis, being the older sibling, is having to now overnight not only come to terms with the sudden and tragic passing of his dad, but he's now having to deal with all the other things, and I cannot relate in any way, shape or form, not only to the loss or the tragedy of it, but also in the proceedings following it. I've never suffered a loss in adulthood where I've had to then deal with that. There are issues, and he is seeking an attorney to to become power of attorney in order to be able to deal with half of what needs to be dealt with. And there is a GoFundMe that has been set up, and we are currently at $1,245 of my $1,500 goal. I would love this to go past the goal. Travis is aware of it. I set it up unknowing to him, and then kind of thought I better seek his permission or let him know, and he was overwhelmed just by the gesture, and he has been blown away and super overwhelmed by the support that has come from that. And thank you to each and every single one of you who has donated to the cause. And I appreciate you too, because it's going to go a long way to helping Travis in whatever capacity he feels he needs it best. And it's absolutely heartbreaking. We've become very close, and it's truly tragic. It is truly tragic, and he has full access to that now. He can withdraw whenever he feels he needs it, and I did it on his behalf. I didn't want to be the middleman. I wanted him to have it directly, and it's available to him, and that's great news. And thank you to every single person who has donated, and it's still open. I know a lot of you are waiting for paydays and stuff, and I appreciate that. It's not going to close anytime soon. I will leave it to Travis to close it down when he feels he's ready to. Thank you from the both of us. He has asked me to pass that on, and just a massive thank you. And we love you, Travis. You are very, very loved all over YouTube, and we just love you. Okay, so what should we talk about next? It's hard to come from that, but you know, I appreciate my fanatics more than you know, and as much as Travis is overwhelmed by the generosity and the kindness and the condolences, I am equally, on a different level, equally thankful to all of my fanatics. And you know, we were talking about this on my Monday Night Live, and you were all saying, oh, you're an amazing friend to do that for him. And I said to him, it's not enough, but it's me channeling my energy into something positive to help him. And that's exactly what it was for. It wasn't for the credit of it. It wasn't for anything other than trying to help a friend in need who lives in Oregon, and I'm in England, and I can't get on a plane. I can't get to him. So the gesture was all I had. And thankfully, a lot of people have stepped up, and thank you to each and every single one of you. I don't have names to hand, but I will do that on my Monday, and thank everyone personally. Now, I'm often told that I am amazing and I'm an inspiration, and I help people through my channel, and that's all very kind. It's all very, very kind. And yeah, of course it's lovely to hear. It's hard to hear sometimes, but I appreciate every single one of my fanatics. Oh my goodness me, I have just rattled on for about half an hour and the recording didn't save. Now let's think where I was. I get a lot of compliments on my channel. You're amazing. You're an inspiration. And far many more besides. But I want to just pay that forward because I've already done all this. Because you guys have rallied around me when I've struggled, when I've found things difficult, just life in general. The one that comes to mind the most, and the most recent, is the landlord. He was harassing me. He was issuing death threats. It was really horrific, a really horrific and stressful situation for someone who already has depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder. It was a lot. And I kind of came on Monday night live, and I was like, oh my God, this is going on. And you guys were like ready to go to court and throw stones at him. You were ready, and I appreciated that. It meant a lot. And then, everyone was saying, well, he can't do that. And I'm like, but he is. And then we sat through the contract and everything, and I was like, whoa, wait, he actually has to go through court, So, yeah, it was all very beneficial, helpful, let alone the support, because processing it in real time was a game changer. I've now moved. I am much, much, much happier. And, I still have my mental health issues. Some days are hard to get out of bed even. But overall, I'm happier. A lot of you have said, oh, you're like, you've completely changed and you're happier, you're more outgoing. And, and it's thanks to you guys, honestly. Now, one thing I did touch on, I'm just kind of remembering what I was waffling on about, because it got deleted. Now, in my Monday Night Live, a couple of you were chatting away, and I'll go where the conversation takes us. Now, some of you were like, I would love to start a YouTube channel. But I was like, do it. Honestly, the friendships that I've made, not only with YouTubers, I've got some amazing friends who are YouTubers. TravisGetsCreative, obviously. Crafting with Shay. There's so many. Shay is absolutely amazing, and she's an inspiration for me, because I like to think we're similar in the sense that however big our numbers go, doesn't change our personality or our egos or anything like that. Now, the difference between me and Shay is that I've made a business stemming from diamond painting, but that become through a whole different reason. But I am fortunate enough to have a diamond painting company built on my channel, and I go with try it. Now, my key piece of advice is that you have to do it because you enjoy diamond painting. Do it because you've got a love for the hobby. Don't do it because you think it's a get-rich-quick scheme, because it's really not. Don't do it number chasing, because the numbers will come to you. And be yourself and enjoy it. Now, the doors that have opened up to me are amazing. The friendships. There's a lot of positivity on YouTube, and it all depends where your channel goes. Now, it has to be a deliberate act, because could I come on here and could I put channels on blast or companies on blast? Of course I could. I have fallings out with, should we say. Yeah, we'll go with that. There's people that I'm not so close to anymore that I was once close to. And for several different reasons, we've grown apart or whatever. And, people haven't been so kind to me. So I distance myself. I don't do negativity. I don't do drama. And I especially don't do it on my channel. I don't see the benefit in me falling out with someone, whether they're a personal friend, a business, or a YouTuber, or whatever. But yeah, good. My business cards should be here Friday. Yay, good. Seems like a long time, I will say, but okay. That's good. So I don't see the benefit in coming on here and blasting them out, because it does none of us any favours. Now, I have, 3 or 4 friends, truly trusted friends, who I come on to them and say, oh my gosh, would you believe this? Now, yeah, I have that outlet. You have to have someone to talk to. That's where I go with my issues. And I can either get talked into, maybe they didn't quite mean it that way. And I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't think of it that way. Kind of took it too. I am oversensitive. I am. It's a byproduct of going through a severe and prolonged trauma. I'm very oversensitive. I'm very hypervigilant, and I pay attention to words and actions. So, have I been put on blast by channels? Yes, I have. Have I retaliated in any way? Not publicly. So, being the bigger person is hard work. But at the end of the day, we're doing diamond painting. That's the reality of it. We're diamond painting. And there's plenty of room for everyone. And there's no need for pettiness and drama, in my opinion, especially months and months and months down the road. Well, I've just moved on, and it was brought to my attention that someone was putting me on blast, and I was just like, I found it laughable, and right or wrong of me, that's what I did. I'm over it. So there is negatives on YouTube. You can get drawn into negative, petty squabbles, and some hurt more than others, of course. There's friendships at stake. If someone has hurt you on a friendship level, of course you're going to be hurt. And I'm all for talking to your friends about it, but I will be honest. However abruptly that comes across, I apologise. I do sympathise, and I do empathise, but I will be honest and kind of go, is this really worth it? Yeah. So you do have to kind of go through pitfalls, and it's a case of learning. You learn pretty quickly. I was bitten quite a chunk off by someone who I was very, very close to, spent every day talking with. Then over time I personally felt used, and I said so, and that cost me the friendship, and I'm sorry that it did, but as how I felt, I was quite within my rights to say so, and again kept it off YouTube. That's the secret. I don't believe on screaming out into the internet. I talk to my friends, and you know who you are. You tried to talk me down off that ledge, and it's too late. He's like, oh, Cindy, you didn't send that. I was like, yes, I did. You know who you are. But yeah, I did. And took me a while, but here I am. And it's sad that that's how they took the situation. Now, if you look on my screen right now, what can you see? If I can move my hand out of the way, there you go, look. It looks like the word Dan to me. See, even on a random whipping chat that I've decided to just pull out of my hat, you're stalking me on YouTube. That says Dan to me. Hi, Dan, my stalker friend. Yeah, you're welcome for the shout out and the giggles, because I know you're giggling. I give Dan a hard time on Facebook, all in jest, all in good fun, and he takes it like a trooper. He really does. Yeah. I love Dan. He's a big supporter and a big fanatic, and it's all just good fun. I do try to interact with as many people as I can, whether in my group or on other groups. That was one thing Dan said, you wasn't supposed to see this because it wasn't in my group, it was in someone else's. And I'm like, yeah, I see everything. I mean, I don't, but, you know. Yeah. But there's a lot of fun to be had. Yeah. And amazing friends waiting in the wings. No, I had a friend request from Bessie. And I went, hey, I recognise you from Nix's lives. I just recognised her name in the chat. I'm a regular in Nix's. And she was like, oh, yeah, I saw you on Nix's. And, you know, kind of sent me a friend request. And that's cool beans. If I recognise your name, I will accept it. And, yeah, that was pretty cool. And we chit-chatted for a little while. We were talking... I'm in England. And I think Bessie's in Louisiana, I think. And we chit-chatted for a hot minute and went about a day and or evening, you know, because time zones or whatever. And then I messaged her back and said, excuse me, but you didn't tell me that you set up a YouTube channel. She was like, oh, yeah. She was so busy asking me when I go live because she loves my accent, apparently. So... You're welcome, Bessie, for this random whip and chat that I've decided to put up. Yeah, she was too excited, you know, asking details what time it would be there and what time it would be for me and what day and everything else. You know, she was just being very kind. She just didn't come to me and go, hey, I've got a YouTube channel, and I appreciate that as well. But I found it, and she was unboxing Nix's putty, and I can't get it here in the UK. She doesn't ship over here. So, yeah, I was watching the unboxing and very lovely, very, very nice. And she came into my Monday Night Live and I introduced her to everyone and, yeah, shared her channel. And that's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. Helping other people and bringing awareness to other YouTube channels and so on and so forth. Because, you know, there's no harm in it. And I remember when I first started, I was talking to Kay Diamond Paints. And I loved Kim. I don't know where she's gone. She's just kind of vanished. But I was talking to Kim. And she said, oh, you should try doing events. Because we were talking about drills and chills. Because she was doing it that year. And I was like, oh, no. And then I said, I'm sorry, my depression and anxiety answered that before my brain had time to register it. And she kind of got me thinking, and I set up spring flings and Easter things. And I reached out to various, and I mean a lot of YouTubers. Some at the tippy top, the very tippy top ones that everyone knows. I reached out to them. They didn't even acknowledge my existence. And... Ramblin' Rose, I reached out to her. She very kindly gave me shout-outs. We became very good friends, and I must check in on her too, actually. I email back and forth with her. We all miss Ramblin' Rose. And I think Jen followed Ramblin' Rose, a.k.a. Diamond Painting Gamer, and she came and joined in with Spring Flings. And over time, we became very good friends. And, yeah... It's funny how things work. And, you know, had she not watched that video of Roses, she would never have known I was here. Probably would have by now, but, you know. And Jen is a very good friend of mine. Yeah. And, yeah, she was pretty much the only one really that comes to mind with a significant number of followers that even acknowledged my existence. And she was kind enough to, like, I was brand new at YouTube, and she was like, you need to do this, you need to do this. And she was very helpful and kind. And that's what I want to put out in the universe on my channel, that everyone is welcome. You don't have to have 25 million followers. You know, everyone is welcome. I'm just getting to know forgive me, I always get it the wrong way round, but I think it's JTMT. Oh, JTMT. I'm sorry, I can never remember which order it goes in. But Jeremy, on that I'll tag him. Sorry, I've butchered it. But I'm getting to know him, and he's very lovely, and I've followed him for a very long time. I love his content, I love his voice, and now, while I'm on Jeremy, he's doing Giddy Up, which is all horse-related canvases. I'm going to be releasing my Giddy Up canvases for his event in June, so you can get them in time for July. But I'm in talks with him. I'm sponsoring his event. And if you have any events, if you have friends who have events going on their channels, let me know. I will happily sponsor. It's my way of joining in without the pressure of actually joining in. Because there's so many. I can't keep up with all of them. I would love to, but it's impossible. And a quick little plug here. If you are doing an event and you feel comfortable on joining me on my live, feel free to use that platform for that. Advertise your event, let people know what's in, what's out, how long it's on for, blah, blah, blah. Whatever you want to fill us in on, the inspiration behind the event, and so on and so forth. I would love to have you there. I would love to get to know new people. I probably follow most of you, to be honest, already, but if I don't, I will follow you and still advertise your events and stuff on my content. And I'm just opening the door and allowing people to walk through. So let me know if you are interested, because I would love to have you. And okay, now one thing I do want to talk about, I'm going to have to pause this because I'm on 10% and my battery charger is downstairs. Awesome. Organised as always, Cindy. One thing I do want to quickly touch on is I am at 198 sales in my store. I am 2 away from 200. When I hit 200, I'm doing a giveaway on my Monday night live. And yeah, it's going to be whopping. It's going to be a whopping giveaway. I ain't kidding. I'm not messing around with this. It's going to be a massive thank you kind of thing. And lots of goodies up for grabs. Now then, I need to get this down to pat. I have just put in to be posted in the UK. A batch has just gone out. They are literally on the way, if not getting delivered today, hopefully. So they are out. They are out for delivery. Shipped. The next batch is on its way to me. Now, I did say on my Monday night live that this batch should have been with me now. However, it took a little bit of a detour and didn't know where it was going and has got lost. My supplier and I have an amazing friendship. Like, literally, we get on really well. He's super helpful, and he's given me tips and tricks along the way to help the business, and he's absolutely amazing. And yeah, he messaged me and said, hey, just to let you know, your parcels got lost. And I'm like, oh, whose was it? Like, let me tell them. Yours. I was like, what? Yeah, the one going to Germany's been delivered. The one going to Oregon's been delivered. The one going to Spain has been delivered. Mine, not so much. I think it was heavy. I think it was really heavy. But he said, don't panic. Please don't panic. I was already panicking. It's reprinted and it's going out today. And I'm like, okay. And then he said, I'll give you the tracking number. And true enough, it's cleared customs So it's literally imminent. It is on its way in. Now, I have reached out to people, those who have reached out to me and said, hey, I have explained. I will put a free gift in the UK ones because they were delayed and you're waiting an extra week or so. Yeah, so there's that. The next batch, following that delivery, the next batch is being printed up right now. It's in the factory, it's being printed, and it won't be long before that is shipped out to me, or you, if you're stateside, Canada, Spain, etc. That will automatically get sent to you. Now, it's all good. It's hard work. It is hard work. My least favourite job in the company is putting the orders in, because you have to have peace and quiet, be in a quiet room and concentrate, because you don't want to get the wrong image to the wrong person. So it takes a lot of work. And I was kind of messing about with my supplier, saying that's the worst bit for me. That's the worst task of having my company. And he was like, I'll try and make it easier. And I'm like, no, the system works. It's just my least favourite part. I don't know what he thought I was getting at. How can he make it any easier, really? It's me having to put the orders in. But he's amazing. And we have an amazing bond, and I appreciate him. I tell him every day that I appreciate all the hard work. I asked about sticker sheets, and he said we don't do those, and I was like, oh, sad face, I really need them. And he went, okay, I'll try, but UK only. And I went, okay. They turned up and they were freaking amazing. I'm not kidding, they're freaking amazing. Yeah, I kitted up Rio with my sticker sheet. Loved it. I hate doodling. Even though my legends are really easy, I hate doodling. And I said to him, yeah, about sticker sheets. Can we roll them out globally now? And he was like, okay, I put them in with orders now. Thank you. Yeah. So that is now a thing, and it's happening. So yeah, that's all pretty good. I love my job. I do love my job. Little did I realise it would actually turn into a full-time job. Yeah, it really does. But I don't want to do anything else. I love it. The thing I love about my company is I'm very open. I'm very transparent, and I involve you as much as I can. I'm like, hey, what do you want to see? Oh, you want some cats? Here's some cats. That kind of thing. I'm also like, hey, I'm thinking about adding accessories to the store. I've got these confetti trays. What do you reckon? And everyone's like, oh my God, you have to add that to the website. So I will do that because they went down a storm, and I will add them on when I get a minute. But yeah, I just thought I would jump on, guys, waffle on for a bit, keep you company while you diamond paint. I miss you. I miss, I'm live on Mondays. Now then, Saturday. I'm going to get told off for this, but I feel that I let you down. But I'm not allowed to say that anymore, because I was helping a friend in need. Now, obviously, that goes out. I normally record that on a Friday, ready for Saturday. And on Friday, my friend needed me in a very sad and tragic circumstance that happened. And I was crying with him. I've not left his side. I've not left him alone. I'm like, hey, I'm just sticking my head in. Are you okay? Well, I don't say, are you okay? Because that's stupid. I said this to him. I'm not going to say, are you okay? I'm I'm going to say, are you doing okay? Opening the door. Yeah. So I spent all weekend with him. I was crying with him, trying to channel my energy into doing something. I just felt so useless. You know, I'm in England, he's in Oregon, and I felt so helpless. And, yeah, we've talked about that, and it's just heartbreaking and tragic. So, yeah, I didn't get a Saturday up, and then I was like, you know, because you'll be surprised how many people go, where is Saturday in my DMs and Facebook. Yeah, so I found a kitten up video that I thought was Dollars Dishwater, but I always do. I'm very critical of my own videos. But yeah, I put that up and kind of put a code word in the comments, and that had to do. And I got told off on Monday by quite a lot of you. Stop being so hard on yourself, and, you know, it's okay. Real life comes first, and it does. And I have to give myself credit for that. Real life does come first. I can't live to a schedule because my schedule's upside down. And, yeah, I just don't want you to feel let down. I mean, technically, there is no more Spring Flings. We're in May. I just agreed to continue it into May. So technically, they're extras. But, you know, I'm a person of my word. So I did what I could. And, yeah. So, we're like 42 minutes in. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to grab a cup of tea. I'm going to do some diamond painting. Oh, I'll have to put a picture up here how close I am with Spring Meadow. I'll put a picture up here. And, oh, guys, I ain't kidding. I can see the end. But I'm going to have a cup of tea. I do have something coming today. Guess what I've got coming? Between 12 and 2. Sorry, Kay, you already know. But guess what I got coming? A fridge freezer. Yeah, with the warmer weather, my milk's turning faster and I'm done. I need a damn fridge freezer. And Kay was like, about damn time. And I'm like, I know, but it's just taken me a hot minute. Since I moved in here, the bills have skyrocketed. The rent has skyrocketed, and it's been hard to adjust to that. I'm not going to lie. It's been a bit of a culture shock. But that's what happens when you move out of a not very nice area to a very nice area. It's what happens. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go and make a cup of tea. I'm going to sit and diamond paint for a little bit. Then I'll come back and we'll chat some more. Shall we? Are you ready for me to go? Are you bored of me now? No, you want me to come back? All right. You don't have to shout at me, guys. I just asked. I'll be back very soon. Not that I'm going anywhere because I'll just carry on this, but you get my point. Okay, so no time has passed for you guys, but a few hours have passed for me, and my fridge freezer came. It's awesome. I get to plug that in an hour because apparently it has to stand for 4 hours, not 1. But there you go. Me and Reese are going to head to the shops and get a load of stuff and put it all in there. I'm very excited about that. I'm so sad. I'm very excited about it. Yeah, and everything's just coming together. I am at 990 on Instagram. Very close to that 1,000. All my details are linked in the description. If you are not following me on Instagram, please do so. That would be awesome. What I'm going to start doing is doing releases on Instagram, releases on Facebook, and separate the two. So you're not getting the same post everywhere you go. So that's what I'm going to start doing. was getting incredibly frustrated at not getting answers for Reese getting into school, because this is now a joke. Okay, I know we've had the Christmas break, and then we've had the Easter break and everything else in between, but I started hounding people. I started hounding schools. You declined me, but we're still waiting on a school place. You declined me, we're still waiting on a school place. You declined me, and I'm just now on repeat. I'm hounding them every day, and it's working. It's working. I am literally a centimetre away from getting him into a school, and it's the school he wanted all along. That said, no, we're full, thank you very much, numerous times to me. I put in an email that I'm getting desperate, and this is a joke. He needs to be in school. He's missing out on valuable education. Did the whole woeful mum thing, and it's paid off. We hopefully by Monday we will have an answer, and he might be in school. Oh, please be the case. Please be the case. Yeah, losing your temper a little bit. There we go. So let's hope. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so we might have a school. I've got a fridge freezer. I'm like a proper adult today. Then I've got my business cards coming. They should be here tomorrow or Friday at the latest. That's coming through. She's put extras in by way of apology because I've waited quite a while and not hounded her. So, there's no need for me to hound her. It's there. So, it'll come when it comes. And I'm not a one for hounding unless it's like... I did ask. I just said, hey, have I been forgotten? She said no. And okay then. And I carried on waiting. So, it's all coming together. Also, I don't know whether to make an announcement here or wait for Monday or Friday. I don't know what to do. What do I do? Okay. There are a couple of things that I'm looking to add to the store. I don't mean accessories, I mean something completely different. Two artists separately came to me and said, hey, why don't you add this? I'm like, I'm not a fan of that, but I can see the appeal. So I ordered a couple to try it. And then another artist came to me and said, hey, why don't you add these? These might be fun. And I thought, do you know what? Let's try it. They arrived today. I just bought I bought two. But they're both exactly the same. And just to see. And I think we might well be adding them to the store. So do you want to know what they are? Of course you do. Of course you do. I don't know why I asked that question, because on my Monday Night Lives, I'm like, oh, shall I? And everyone's going, tell us. No, I'm not going to tell you. You'll have to tune in on Friday at 8 p.m. I will tell you then. Okay? I am live on Friday at 8 p.m. I'm only going to be an hour, maybe 2 at the most. I will cut it off after 2 hours. And I will tell you there. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So you have to tune in Friday or replay it. I know some of you can't make it on Friday. That's cool beans. I know you have lives. I don't expect you to work your life around when I'm going live. But yeah, I will do it on Friday. I will announce what it is on Friday. But now that I know that it works, yeah, I'm so excited. I will talk more about that on Friday. What else was we going to talk about? So Reese might be in a school. That'd be freaking amazing. Oh my goodness. fridge freezer came. My thing came that we're going to talk about on Friday. I'm diamond painting Spring Meadow. We're going to go shopping, get some food, put it in the fridge freezer. Oh, I don't have to worry about milk turning funny now. Oh my God, I don't know how I've survived this long without a fridge. I'll be quite honest, I don't know. But yeah, things are looking up, things are going amazing. Oh, I tell you what else happened. While I was having a cup of tea, I was chatting with Reese, and we're watching these videos. They're like based on a true story, kind of quirky things. I thought about adding them onto a playlist, but I don't know. But yeah, we've been sat watching videos and chatting, and I've been diamond painting, he's been playing games, and all of a sudden, ka-ching! Wee! If you know, you know. Order 199 is in. The next order is 200. It blows my mind. 200 sales in my store. Wow. So, as I promised, once that 200 has come in, I will be doing a mega giveaway on Monday, not Friday, Monday. I'm well known for my Monday night lives now, and I will be doing a mega giveaway for anyone who is in the live. It will be an in the live giveaway, whoever's in there. I'm very excited about that. Very excited. That is what we will be planning for Monday. How exciting. It just blows my mind. 200 sales. And wow. That's a lot. It's a lot of sales. But yeah, see, the reality is dawning on me now. That's what we're going to do. So, hopefully we get a ka-ching by Monday. Am I staying out of trouble, and have I got my fridge? Yes, I'm staying out of trouble. And yes, I've got my fridge. Thank you, Miss K. She's been to the cinema, and she's not been in contact for 2 hours, and the first thing she asks me is, have I stayed out of trouble? I mean, really, what trouble could I possibly get into? Don't answer that. Do not answer that. The last time she didn't tell me to behave, I got married. So, yeah, to my supplier. So, now she says, I'm going to bed, Cindy, good night, and stay out of trouble. So when she doesn't say it, I take advantage. And I either go shopping or something. Ooh, speaking of shopping, I tell you what else happened this week. I was on Custom Pens by TJ, I think is the official name of the group. It's run by Emily. I think TJ makes the pens. That's her husband. And Emily is like the social media kind of person. And she will post any pens that she has available, and you have to go, me please, and then she'll come down the list and give you a number, and then if your number gets pulled, then you pay for the pen, and then she ships it out. Now she ships out really fast because I've already got a TJ and Emily pen, my neon one that I get a lot of compliments on. Wow, I was in there and I thought, do you know what, I haven't done this for a while, so I jumped on and went, me please, and then my number got pulled. Yeah, they are pricey. Especially because she has to add $17 shipping on it. So it's $55 plus $17 is what I pay. But it's worth it, in my opinion. It's worth it. And I don't know if Emily puts them in every order, but she's putting a little gift in for me. So that I'm very curious to try, because I haven't tried it before. Now, I was talking earlier about Fanatics and what you mean to me in my real life. It's all well and good me being here on YouTube and everything else, but you genuinely impact my real life. And over the last couple of weeks, I have been spoilt rotten. And Diamond Painting Gamer very kindly, she thanked me for giving her a sneak peek, and I'm like, that's not necessary. I find it very hard to accept compliments or accept gifts, and they make me very happy, of course they do, but I find it quite difficult. But she knows me very well. She got me a t-shirt that said, "The voices in my head are telling me to get more gnomes." And of course I wore it on my Monday night and kind of announced that Diamond Painting Gamer got me a gift, and it was lovely and it was awesome, and I laughed. I really did laugh, and I love it. Then it was Carl's 20th birthday, and Kay was kind of asking me what's his favourite sweets or treats or whatnot, and immediately I went M&Ms. He loves M&Ms, and she very kindly bought him them. And I had quite a few packages coming through, and I'm like, what's this? And I ripped it open, and Reese was like, "Oh, you've bought more of them." And I went, "No, I didn't," as I was ripping open the bag and eating them. I'm like, "No, I didn't." And I'm thinking, where did these come from? There's no note. I didn't buy them. And then Kay messaged me and said, "Oh, you've had them delivered?" And they were the pink and blue. They're called jelly spogs. But they're like the pink and blue bubbly things that you get in licorice all sorts. They're them. I love them. I really have. I love them. And she bought me a massive bag of those. And I thought, sorted. I've got my little treats that I can have while I'm diamond painting. And I was munching them on my live because they're too yummy. I can't look at them and not eat them. So yeah. And then a couple of days later, I had a package. Again, I did it on my Monday Night Live. I unboxed it there. And I opened it up, and it was, "Cindy, you're amazing." And it was from Angel. My mouth dropped when I saw the pen. It's gorgeous. There's flowers in it, and it's purple and resin, and it's quite chunky. I do like a chunky pen. Mind blowing. What? And then there was a cute single placer, which I'm actually using, not right now, but on my spring meadow. A single placer with a stag on the top of it. Adorable, cute, love it. But that was not all. Then I opened up the wrapping, and inside was a great big tray, which again I'm using, but I didn't see where it had come from until I was on the live, and I was kind of showing it on camera and rotating it, and saw it was a firefly tray. What? I've seen them on Nix's live. I believe it's Emily and Matt that run Firefly. Amazing. absolutely amazing. And it's got a little like clicky thing on it, and I thought, well, what does this do? And it's when you shake your tray, make sure the button's pushed in and they don't come flying through the spout. It automatically just like closes it, so you can shake it, and then when you want to empty it, you pull the little tab open and it opens up the spout and you pour it into your container. I love it. I love that tray. I'm using it now, and it's awesome. And I also got some Merry Mud. This is all from Angel. I also got some Merry Mud. What is it called? I can't remember the actual name of it off the top of my head, but it smells like Skittles kind of thing. And it's actually rainbow as well. I'm using it. It's really, really good stuff. I've never had Merry Mud. I've never had a Firefly tray. And I'm like super grateful. And I've now got a t-shirt, sweets, and diamond painting goodies. So I'm good. I'm set. I'm ready. I can diamond paint. A massive, massive thank you, guys, for sending me treats and gifts. It means a lot, and I have to kind of get better at accepting things. But I really am blown away, and it's very, very kind of you to do that. Never expect anything, and I'm feeling very loved this week. I must say, I am. Thank you, a massive thank you. You guys rock, and I really do appreciate it. I really do. Okay, Fanatics. I have waffled on for over an hour now. Over an hour for a random whip and chat. So, I was live on Monday. I'm giving you a very, very long extended whip and chat right now. And I'm live on Friday. So, needless to say, on Saturday, there's going to be no Saturday Chatterday, because you're getting a bonus episode today. So, if you've made it this far, I will let you know that there is a code word. Now, I want the code word well disguised, should we say. I thought about this for a second, and I'm kind of thinking of a word. I want you, it's not so much a code word, but maybe, I want you to tell me what you are most grateful for. So grateful is the code word. Okay? Let me know what you are most grateful for. Now, obviously, I am grateful for my kids and my family and my house and everything else. But truly, openly and honestly, I am super grateful that I found diamond painting. Because if I hadn't have picked up diamond painting as a hobby, I wouldn't have come across YouTube. And of course I followed all the big ones and got lots of friends along the way, and now I've got a business which I'm very grateful for. I'm grateful to all of you, just all of you, those of you who take the time to hit that subscribe button, join me on my journey, however happy that is, however sad that is, however hard that is. I say it quite regularly on my Mondays, I call you out by name, and I'm not going to do that now because I will miss someone and someone will get upset that I've missed them out. But I have one handful of very loyal, dedicated fanatics. And by that I mean is checking in on me, supporting my channel, supporting my business, and this is coming from someone who has never believed she's worth very much, because that's what I heard growing up for 30 years. So you'll never amount to anything, and X, Y and Z. Of course I call BS on it now, through a lot of therapy and a lot of healing. I call BS on it now, but again, it does come into play. So sometimes I do feel like, it's just a lot. But I am super, super grateful to all of you who are supporting me, supporting my business, the unboxings, I want you to be honest and yourselves, and you're all full of very kind words. Jen nearly made me cry when she did her sneaky peeky of Kevin. You're in my spot. When she did that, she was explaining the journey and how I started. I did say earlier, let's quickly go back to that. I said that my business stemmed from my channel, and I went, well, kinda. Now, what I mean by kinda is I could see a gap in the market. All these places were closing down and disappearing. I couldn't work out why. A lot of them had bad reputations. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to step into the custom market. Make no mistake, I trialed and I errored a lot of suppliers before I braved it and said, ta-da, I've got company. Yeah, it was a lot of money, a lot of patience, a lot of tears, a lot of tantrums. I'm not even kidding. There actually were tantrums. And here we are at 200 sales. Like, how incredibly amazing is that? But yeah, that's how it started. There was a gap opening up, and I wanted to step into that. Now, the fact that I have licensed artwork, I do customs. I have customs and mystery kits as well. We do the whole lot, and I had no idea that the universe was going to be, you think about customs and I'm going to send all these artists your way. And they've become very, very dear friends, and I'm super lucky. One more thing I have on my channel is my memberships. I have a support membership at £4 a month. Now, I can never do this justice. My Fanatics help me out when I talk about this on my lives. But £4 a month is a support member, and you go into a draw once a month. My Fanatic family members at £9 a month, they go into a draw every week on my Monday Night Lives. Every week, Fanatic family member of the week is drawn. And there's also other perks. You get Christmas presents, you get sneaky peek releases. You get those usually on a Wednesday. I'm surprised none of you have come to me and said, hey, where are the releases this week? Yeah, again, I haven't done it because I'm doing you a whip and chat. So, and you got, 6, 7, 9 if not more. You got 9 on Monday, so I think that's plenty. Yeah, on Wednesday you usually get sneaky peekies. I explained that in the video, how to do that if you're new. Sometimes you get early release. I release into my member section and then release to the public, so you get to see the videos first. Obviously not today's, because today's is a surprise. You're welcome. You're like, oh my God, Cindy, how much longer are you going to waffle on for? Until I decide. Yeah, I'm aiming for an hour and a half. Do you reckon I can do it? But yeah, again, the link to join my Fanatic family or support member is in the description box. Linda Bain joined my Fanatic family membership on Monday. Welcome and thank you. I think Mary M was the one the week before that. I truly appreciate it, you guys. I truly do. It helps to go with giveaways, and yeah, it's amazing. The support I have is truly heartwarming, and I didn't think, I set up the memberships thinking, well, it's an option, and then I think I had 5 members before the day was done, and I'm like, whoa, what? That's insane. And it still blows my mind that you are joining the support or Fanatic family member. Yeah, so I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. You help keep me motivated, and you help keep me moving forwards, and that is a key thing when you have depression or anxiety or post-traumatic stress disorder, or in my case, the trifecta, all 3. Yeah. So I'm just feeling super grateful and super humble, and I hope that I never become egotistical and be like, yeah, Fanatics, I'm gracing you with my presence today. Aren't you lucky? I'd never want to be like that, ever. I'm pretty sure quite a few of my very close friends would be like, Cindy, do you want to try that again? Like, do it properly. They'd soon have me grounded, I reckon, by the ankles. But yeah, I love each and every single one of you. I really, really do. Now, I do have a little goal. Just a little one. It's not a big one. It's just a little goal. I am on 1,600. I sound so crass, I know. 1,600, and I think it's 27 now. And I go, let's just go with the last 2 digits. So I go 27, 28, 29, 27, 25, 26, 25, 26, 27, 29, 24. I can't get over into the 30s. I seem stuck. And I've been here quite a while. And I know I said earlier, it's not about the numbers, it's not about this, and it's not about that. And it isn't. I just want to be over that little dip that I'm in. I seem to have been stuck, and I can't quite shimmy my way over to the 30s. So, yeah, can you help me? I don't know if you can help me or not, because you're probably already subscribed. And, if you're not, please do click that thumbs up and then don't leave me. I would appreciate it. I just want to get over that, into the 30s. And, I don't mind being stuck at 30 for a while, but I just seem stuck. And, this is a whip and chat, and I'm waffling on now. And, we've got 15 minutes remaining. What we're going to talk about for 15 minutes? I got a fridge freezer. Reese is nearly in a school, the one he wanted all along. Yay. What else? Nearly 200 sales, nearly 1,000 followers on Instagram. I might actually get to 1,630 subscribers. I mean, how freaking amazing is that? We're nearly at 2k members in the Facebook group. Yeah. Like, what's going on? It's going crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Absolutely insane. Oh. Ooh, what are you all working for? What are you all working on for summer colours? DP summer colours? Summer colours DP. I never know which way around that is. It's with crafting with K. Anything bright and vibrant. I can still see Dan. Can you still see Dan on that canvas? I'm going to go downstairs and look. Oh, it's his feet, isn't it? Look. It spells Dan. It's only because I'm looking at it on the thing, because I'm doing a voiceover, that I can see it. I probably won't be able to see it on the wall, but I can hear looking at it. Interesting. But yeah, I've done that whole section while I've been waffling on. This is obviously completed. It is on my wall. I just said that. But if you saw my Monday Night Live, everyone was like, look at Rio. Yeah, he looks awesome up there, doesn't he? But yeah, he's very, very bright and vibrant. Colours are amazing. And I talked myself into that one. Yeah. I was like, look at all the undergrowth. Look. You can see all the leaves and everything. It's awesome. Okay. I am just now wasting time. I have no idea what to talk about. Am I talked out? Yes. I'm trying to think. Now it's almost time to plug in my fridge. Kaboom. Don't even joke. Kids are like, well, what would happen if I plugged it in early? I'm like, just don't. He told you 4 hours, didn't he? Yeah. He dropped it off about 1ish. So I'm just going to go with that. But, he was really cool, this guy. He pulled up and I opened up all the doors. And he was like, oh, where do you want it? And I said, oh, you could just put it here. I'll put it in the kitchen. It's fine. Kitchen's really small, so, I said, you could just put it here. It's fine. I'll slide it across. And he went, do you want it out of the box? I went, oh, that would be lovely. And then he got the, I forgot what you call it now. Like those plastic straps. What is that called? You're screaming at me. I can't hear you. There's a word for it. I used to work in a factory. But yeah, that plastic stuff. And it was all like wrapped around his wheelbarrow thing. And again, it wasn't a wheelbarrow, but you know what I mean. Sack barrow thing. And I said, oh, because he was trying to do that, get it. And I went, I'll help. And unhooked the plastic from the sack barrow thing, and he wheeled it into the house. And he went, are you signing for it? And I thought, well, you don't want Reese to sign for it, do you? By any chance? No, didn't think so. and he took all the rubbish away, which was great. Like, thank you. And then I was like, oh, but that's cardboard. I like burning cardboard. But I don't want all the banding and the plastic and polystyrene stuff. I didn't want all that. And he took it all away. It was really, really nice. I was like, thank you so much. And he's like, you're welcome. It's my job. I do it for everybody, not just you. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, I'm so pleased we've got one. It's going to take a lot of pressure off, and going to the shop every day and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be amazing. Well, you guys, I think I've waffled on for long enough. I mean, come on. An hour and a half. Are you still here? Am I talking to myself? Are you still here? If you're still here, put a unicorn in the comments. There you go. So, yeah, I just like unicorns. It's completely random. But I hope you're all doing amazingly well. Have I even asked that question? I hope you're all doing super well, and you're super happy, and you're enjoying the projects you're working on. I know some of them like to give us a little bit of grief sometimes, don't they? Test our patience a bit. But I'm so close to... I can see the end of the canvas with Spring Meadow. So I'm ploughing through that like crazy right now. And yeah, I want that finished. Then I'm doing Reaper of Souls. Then I'm going to kit up for Kay's event, Summer Colours. Anything bright and vibrant. I've got just the canvas that I'm going to release very soon. It's one of my favourites. I fell in love with it and needed it. You know, product testing and all that. It's a hazardous job. You have to product test. I think everyone sees through that by now. Okay, I wanted it. But I just picked them at random, right? And then I product test them. So, yeah, quality control. There you go. Ooh, Done Painting Gamer sent me a message because I just messaged her with the top secret. Dun, dun, dun. Yes. Well then, I guess it is time for me to go. Oh, I think what I might do today is I might sit and watch probably 6 hours or more of wrestling. I'm not going to AEW. No. They want like 30 quid a ticket really far back, so you're not going to be able to see anything. But you'll be able to see the TV. And I thought I could sit at home and watch it cheaper than that. And yeah, you've got the atmosphere, which is great. But I'm going to see blobs on a ring. That's not what I want to do. And it's £80 each. There's 3 of us, plus a hotel, plus food. No, that's going to cost more than my bloody holiday. And I'd rather go on holiday for 5 days, thank you very much. So that's not happening, sadly. Jeff, you're safe. You can come to England if you want. I won't kidnap you. Or will I? Derby, safe. Jungle Boy, safe. I'm not going, so have fun. Yeah, harsh. It's harsh. I'm not paying £80 a ticket. Not when I'm the only one really now that watches it in the house. Yet they want to go. No. So, yeah, when I was looking at prices, and then it was, meet and greet is 60 quid each. Just to say hi and get a photo. No, you're okay. I mean, it's like 180 quid. 180 quid. Because, I can't leave these two in the arena while I go and drool over Jeff. They're like, Cindy, there's other tables. I'm like, don't care. I'm only here for Jeff. I just sit here and stare. It's okay. I'm fine. It's time to move along. No, not happening. But yeah, not going. Sadly. But I'd rather go on holiday and watch it on pay-per-view. Sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, tickets went all the way up to £1,000. And I'm like, yeah. I bet the £1,000 ones is the ones right at the front where they slap your hand when they come past and, you know, throw people into you. It's probably the front, right at the front there. Right, guys. I think you've had long enough now. I'm just waffling and I hope you've enjoyed it. You know, I really do hope you've enjoyed the whip and chat and me filling you in on everything. Apart from some stuff. But yeah, it's been fun hanging out and I think I might do this a little more often. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult sometimes because I don't have a lot going on. And we chat on Mondays and we interact there and, you know, I kind of tell you things there. And now, hopefully, Fridays with, it'd be nice to have guests. We'll see how that goes. I do have a couple lined up. They're like not sure when yet, but they're quite happy to come on. So that's awesome. That's great news. And yeah, I will let you get on with your evening because this is going to be, well, it's 4 p.m. on Wednesday. Right now, it's 4 p.m. Wednesday. Kay's just got out of the cinema. Don't Paint Gamers just messaged me. Yeah, I'm also chatting with Joe, aka Relax Introvert. And yeah, I've just kind of vanished on them because I want to upload this. And yeah, I hope you have fun. I hope you got a lot of your diamond painting done while listening to me waffle on for an hour and a half. I mean, geez, Louise, an hour and a half. How have I filled an hour and a half after going live on Monday? On Friday, we're just going to be sat in silence. You know that, don't you? Just going to be sat there. All talked out. But yeah, have an awesome evening or the rest of your day whenever you are watching this. Yeah, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. You know, States, UK. Don't have to give me your address or anything. But yeah, let me know. Ooh, I'm very curious what you all think about it. Cindy, you are so boring. This I already know. Right, guys, I'm out of here. I love each and every single one of you. Thank you. If you made it to the end, I applaud you. Seriously, I applaud you. Thanks for the company. And yeah, I will see you very soon. Friday, actually. I'm going to see you on Friday. But I think you're all amazing, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting me and my channel, my business, whatever endeavour I put my fingers to. I really do appreciate that, and I love you all heaps. And you know where I am if you need me, okay? All right then. Love, hugs, and sparkles to you all.